ArchieLuxury talking hands with Scotty. Scotty, we're going to talk your wristwatch history.
Mm-hmm.
The first serious wristwatch you bought was the Deep Sea.
Yes.
And basically you went into the Rolex boutique, you put money down on Explorer 1, 39mm.
Yep, which I still love. I still love that.
I love that. Actually, I've come back to, I really love it. I think the 39 is perfect size.
I don't know. Just at the time I thought, oh, look, it's
a bit big.
No, it was
a bit small.
A bit
small.
Look, I didn't know that much about watches.
If you still had it, would you have sold it for the GMT?
What's that? The Deep Sea?
No, if you would have, instead of getting the Deep Sea, if you would have got the Explorer 1, would you have sold it as you did for the GMT down the track, or you can't tell?
No. Instead of picking the Deep Sea,
yeah,
I maybe would have pursued a sub.
Okay.
At that time. We're going back to 2000.
So that was your first watch.
Yes, the Batman wasn't out then.
Now, what was the next one after that?
Next one was the IWC.
The IWC. You loved that watch when it came in?
About the same time as I got the Deep Sea, yeah. So I fell in love with both those pieces, but I acquired the
real question I need to ask is, how did you sneak both in with her indoors, if you don't mind me asking? Did it cause trouble buying two expensive watches at the same time?
Yes. You might just leave it there, yeah.
Because as I've said many times, it's not a true luxury watch. If the wife approves, it's not a true luxury watch, is it? You know? So, okay, so you had the two. You had the Deep Sea and the IWC. Two C's, right?
Yep.
Were you happy and content as a collector then, or how did that?
Yeah, I was, and at one stage I was going to get a third piece, and I was thinking adding a Breguet 20 to that, Breguet Type 20 or a Speedy, and having a three-piece collection. Yes. And I was all ready to go. I was about to do that.
I see. I
was about to do it.
Actually, that's not going to break the case to put it like that. Just for our camera, is it?
No.
It's okay. And then what happened?
Well, then we switched the Deep Sea to the GMT Master 2. So you can take that.
Why did this happen? Why did that happen? Tell me this. Please tell me.
Yeah, well, just the.
Why did that happen? Why?
I just thought that a smaller piece would be better as an everyday watch that I can wear. As I grow older, you know, just an everyday piece that I can wear every day. I just thought maybe the Deep Sea was a little bit top heavy, perhaps.
Did you ever think about just getting rid of the GMT and keeping the IWC? Did that ever cross your mind?
Yes. If I really needed the money, I guess I could have done that. But
I suppose
no, I didn't have to.
The GMT is such a cool. It's always cool to have a Rolex, isn't it?
Well, that's the thing. I just thought if I got rid of the Rolex, got rid of the GMT, it would. I don't know in the future if I'd ever get one back again, because they're not cheap.
No, they're definitely not cheap there. And the same can be said for the IWC. You don't see a lot of that model in the marketplace. You don't see.
So that was retail. That was a $10,000 Australian dollar watch.
Yes,
retail.
$10,000. Yes, $10,000.
Now he might have the original owner might have got a little bit of a discount on that. Perhaps maybe got it for $9. Who knows?
Well, he got it from the boutique. He's got the receipt. He didn't get any discount. No discounts there, Charlie. It ain't Kmart, I think they told him.
Yes, and then I guess as like Breguet. Breguet Type 20. How much are they?
How do you find that? Like, I find it very difficult if I look back on watches I've owned.
Yes.
To see them, and it just makes me really anxious. I think, oh, I own those and they're gone.
Yeah, no, I quite like seeing them together, actually.
It's quite a cool collection there, you know, the 3-piece, because you would have your IWC as your everyday, you know, well, that's a cool watch to wear.
GMT would be my everyday watch, but the thing is, I don't rotate my watches.
You'd have a GMT and you'd have a smart, casual businessman's watch, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
It's cooler than a Datejust, don't you think?
I think so.
Well, you'd have to compare that to a Datejust 2. It's cooler than a Datejust 2, I think. You know, it's IWC is perfection. Really, it's just such a cool, unusual piece. But I've had to sell things in the past, and you can't look at it that way. You think, oh yeah, it's nice you've had. It's better to have loved than lost, than to have never have loved in the first place. So I got to tell you, Scotty, that's a.
It looks good as a collection, doesn't it? 3 pieces.
Three piece. I mean, you think about it. You got a diver, a GMT, and just a beautiful. You know.
See, I just find with rotating watches, I'm wearing one, the other watch goes in the drawer, and it just stays there for 12 months.
Security and...
Oh, that. But I just don't change my watches that often.
No.
Just sits there for a year before, and then I'll rotate it, and then I'll wear that one for 6 months to a year. Your mates over in over there in the States, one guy in particular, I think he said he rotates his watches 2 or 3 times a day.
It depends what your work environment is. If you're staying home making YouTube videos, you can just put this on, put that on, put this on. It doesn't really matter at all there, you know. It's sort of, it's all really cool. But,
and something to address with the IWC that they brought up in the comments. So 10,000 retail.
Yes.
Pick it up now for 5,000 Australian.
Yeah. Oh, well, a little bit
therefore
more.
Therefore they say, oh, it must be it's a crap watch, because on the pre-owned market you can pick it up half a retail. But just talking about that, what's a Breguet Type 20 brand new? 12,000 Australian.
A bit more, 13, 14, I thought.
Yes. And what can you pick them up for pre-owned?
Well, you can pick them up for 5,000 or 6,000.
Does that mean the Breguet Type 20 is a crap piece?
Look, it's these people are nuts. Okay, they got no reason to give any sort of fucking answer on any of this shit. They're just nuts. Absolutely nuts.
Same can be said for a Zenith Primo.
Look, there are certain ones that fall, certain ones that don't. I mean, the problem is if everyone wore Rolex, the world would be so boring. So boring indeed.
We specialize in the repair of Rolex and Patek Philippe watches. We've been doing the same thing for more than 25 years. We have Rolex technicians certified by Rolex who actually used to work for the company for many years, like if we're doing the work on the factory. We completely disassemble the watch and we put it to work like brand new condition. When you get a pre-owned watch, it's like if you're getting a brand new unit. The only difference is the money.